Welcome to day 23 of my 30-day security challenge. It's the month-long challenge I created to help you gain control of your privacy and security online. You can follow along with the security challenge via my blog at snubsy.com, or you can check out each video over at youtube.com/TekThing. Now, today I will show you the easiest way I found to set up PGP encrypted emails. So first off, what is PGP encryption? Well, it stands for Pretty Good Privacy. Yes, it really does. And it's a way of encrypting and decrypting your email. Setting up PGP for your email account gives you a public key that you can send to anybody that you know, anybody that you want, plus a private key that only you know and you should never share with anybody. Those keys are tied to each other. Now, when someone sends you a private message, they encrypt it with your public key. Then only you can decrypt it using the matching private key, so they match. Same vice versa whenever you send someone else an encrypted message. Encrypted PGP messages look something like this. But once you decrypt them, they just look like simple human spoken words or plain text. Now, why do we use PGP if we already have two-factor authentication, good passwords, and built-in encryption between users of email? Well, some email providers may read your emails and send you targeted advertisements like Gmail, and some malware could also read your emails and send data to attackers. Adding PGP encryption adds an additional layer of security to your email. Do you need it for everyday emails? No, absolutely not. Not really. But if you or a family member constantly sends sensitive information over email, you may want to consider setting up PGP on their accounts as well as yours. So today I will show you the legit easiest way that I have found to set up PGP for an email account without ever needing to generate an encryption key for yourself, because a website will do it all for you. The website I use is called keybase.io, and they have both an app for computers and smartphones, plus a web interface, plus a command line tool. So the app is fairly new, but it works great for iOS and Android, and it's also free. Keybase is also open source, which means that anyone with the know-how can look at the code behind the pretty interface and make sure that it doesn't have any suspicious backdoors or malware built in. So go on over to keybase.io and create a new account and tie it to your email address. Keybase will do the legwork for you by creating a PGP key pair for your profile. It takes a little bit of time to generate one, but once it's finished, it will alert you. Then you can simply verify your identity with social networks. So for example, if you have a Twitter account set up, you can tweet something specific from Keybase, and that will tell Keybase that you own both the Twitter account and your Keybase profile. Then you can send your new Keybase profile to your friends so they can follow you on Keybase. For example, I've already set up my Keybase account and I tied my Twitter to it by tweeting out this message. That tells anyone else who is following me on Keybase that I am who I say I am. I am actually Snubs, Shannon Morse. So once you get your profile set up, you go on over to other folks' profiles and you start following them and encrypting messages to each other. So to send a message to somebody, I can click on their profile, confirm it's actually them by checking the links to their other accounts. Then I can click PGP Encrypt. Now in the big box, I type up my message to my friend, I sign it with my Keybase identity, and then I encrypt it. I will receive this garbled text, but this does not actually send it to the friend. So what I have to do now is I copy and paste this garbled text into my real email address, and then I type in his email address and I hit send, and he will receive this garbled text. So what he will do is copy the text, go over to Keybase and click decrypt. He will paste that text into the message to decrypt box, put in his passphrase, and then hit decrypt, and then ta-da! The real human readable text shows up on his computer. He's the only one that can unlock that garbled text. Now I know this is not perfect, although their app makes it a lot easier. It takes a while to jump from the Keybase website into your email and then back to Keybase to encrypt or decrypt those messages. Since Keybase does not actually send the message for you, it just helps you encrypt your messages on the site. And it is way easier to use if your friend already has a Keybase account set up too, so you can easily search for their public profile on there. So in other words, their public key is stored with Keybase, so Keybase can encrypt it for you automatically automatically, which is really nice. But this is why Keybase also offers those apps for Windows, Linux, Mac, Android, iOS, and Chrome and Firefox. The app is downloaded, you log in, you verify your device, and then you can chat or message other people within the Keybase community. So not only does the encryption and decryption happen, but also the sending and receiving, so you don't really need to mess with the whole PGP part. It makes everything super, super easy. Pro tip, if you are an advanced user, I would recommend setting up Keybase in the command line, as that is much more secure than using the website. Since this is not as consumer friendly, I'm recommending the easier web interface in this security challenge, since it is more convenient for users. Of course, I could have just started with talking about the downloadable apps, but understanding what's going on the back end with PGP is important to me, and that's why I wanted to explain that today. Now, day 23 is now complete. Tomorrow is all about how to spot those fake emails and fake Facebook pages. Oh yeah! But first, make sure to subscribe on YouTube and hit up snubzy.com for the downloadable checklist. Again, I'm Shannon Morris, and I will see you tomorrow for day 24.